to online class. In last class we have started with the new unit, that is third unit, which is known as women entrepreneurship, and we have studied regarding the meaning, definition and characteristics of women entrepreneurship. Okay, in today's class we'll discuss regarding the problems or the challenges faced by the women entrepreneurs as well as the remedies to overcome from these problems. So let's begin with today's class. See, in India, women entrepreneurs are facing more problems than men entrepreneurs. Okay, that is, woman has to face all the problems which are associated with the business, and at the same time she is also facing the problems which are related to family. Okay, so therefore she is facing what? Two types of problems faced by the men. Then what are these problems? We'll discuss one by one. The first one is problems of finance. See, in spite of continuous efforts by government to provide financial assistance to women, she is not getting adequate finance from banks. It is mainly because the banks and financial institutions have less faith in the capacities of the woman because of two reasons. One is she is having no properties in her name, okay, and the second one is family ties. Okay, that is, see, the banks and the financial institutions will provide the funds only against some securities, and the family ties is she has to provide her full energy to the family. Even after that she is not going to get the support from the family, whether it is in terms of motivation or in terms of the finance. Okay, next is dual commitments and responsibilities. As I have told you, woman has to perform the two types of duties, namely the household and the business. Botheration of not fulfilling her role as a mother, wife, daughter-in-law, taking care of family problems alongside of business problems. Okay, the woman concentrates less on the business. Okay, so this is a constant trouble which the women entrepreneurs are facing. Okay, next is limited freedom and lack of mobility. Even today woman enjoys what? Limited freedom. Okay, and she can't move outside at any time. Staying away from home, particularly late in the evenings, attending the meetings and discussing with government officials are the common problems to women. Okay, next is lack of confidence. Women generally lack confidence in her own capabilities. Even at home, members of their family do not appear to have total confidence in their abilities on their decision making. Okay, next is lack of business skills. Majority of the women are not having the business skills which are of utmost importance in carrying on business. Okay, she has limited experience and there is a little encouragement from the society as well as the family. Woman general education is not sufficient for running the business. She requires special business skills to carry on the business. Okay, next is absence of professional management. Women consider their enterprise as their family, and accordingly many women have good ideas about wanting to do something, but it leads to a confusion by the bankers which leads to contempt. Inefficient management increases the costs at the cost of competitive ability. Okay, next is inadequate infrastructure facilities. See, infrastructure facilities includes what? The requirements of business like roadways, railways, water, electricity, labor, then you can say the raw materials. Okay, these are what? Some of the basic infrastructure facilities which are required by the business. The rich women have full access to credit to get these facilities, but micro women are suffering due to lack of recognition in the society. Okay, next is inefficient marketing arrangements. See, majority of the women entrepreneurs are not making proper distribution arrangements. Okay, women entrepreneurs are depending heavily on the middleman who slashes the profit, heavy profits from the women entrepreneurs. They also find it difficult to capture the market and make their products popular in the market. Okay, next is socio-cultural hurdles. In our society, more importance was given to male child as compared to female child, whether it is in case of the family or whether it is in case of the business. Okay, the male child is given the importance when we compare it to the female child. So this deprived the women from quality education and vocational training. Therefore they can't attain the technical skills and business proficiency. Sometimes the woman has to work under the stress and fear of failure of business, because of what the male labor force do not prefer to work under a lady boss. Okay, and women entrepreneurs are not taken seriously enough by the labor force. Okay, next is less property in the name of woman. As we have discussed, the social norms and customs was not given a share in the property of woman father. The gold and dowry will be given at the time of marriage, but the property will not be given in the woman's name. Okay, even though now the law is changing in favor of woman, yet she is not getting the share in the family property. As a result of this, women are facing a problem in getting the loans from the banks and the financial institutions, and they are failing to provide the security to get the funds from the institutions. Okay, next is limited freedom. As I have told you, the society gives the importance to the male child when we compare it to the female child. So even in case of the freedom, women are given only limited freedom and she cannot act behind this freedom. Okay, so she cannot work efficiently and successfully in her business due to less freedom. Okay, next is little encouragement. As I have told you, the society, family and friends should encourage the woman to get the success in her business. But many a times the family members like in-laws, the parents, okay, from them she is not getting the support. A woman becomes powerless because of the less encouragement. Okay, next is no proper education. In India, women have denied a good education since a long ago. Even though she is getting education, it is not of much help in carrying her business. Okay, business requires some basic skills and competencies. Okay, next is lack of technical managerial skills. Women are not coming forward to take technical managerial education. However, technical and managerial skills, she is not making expected progress in business. Therefore, government has to provide qualitative technical and managerial education so that women can accept the challenges arising out of the business. Next is family ties and responsibilities. A woman is important member of the family. Okay, see how she is important member of the family. You can take example of yourself. When you go back to home from either from the work or from the college or from the school, the first member you want to see in the home is your mother. Yes, so the woman plays an important role in the family. Why? Because her duty is to nourish and feed her family. She has to take care of likes and dislikes, wants and needs of all the members of the family. All these responsibilities and ties will not permit women to attend the business freely. Okay. Next is lack of mobility. A woman is not powerful physically. See, this does not mean that she is not powerful physically. She is not powerful in terms of security. That is, she cannot go out alone due to many reasons. That is, she cannot go and attend the business day and night because of what? Some bad incidents like robbery, snatching the gold, teasing, abusing, rape, murder. Okay, these are the common nowadays. Because of such bad incidents, the society considers the woman as less powerful. It is not because of physically, it is because of, or it is in terms of security. Okay. So these are what some of the problems faced by the women entrepreneurs. Then what are the remedies to overcome, or the solutions to overcome from these problems? That we'll understand one by one. Okay. First one is change in the attitude of society. The society should change its attitude towards women. Significant changes have taken place in Indian society. Even though modern women are doing well in all fields, however, the society should encourage the women so as to participate in business by changing its traditional views. Next is education to women. Education is a powerful tool to achieve all-round development. Particularly, women education increases her knowledge, skills and competencies. Educated woman will not keep quiet, but either she joins the jobs or start the business. Okay. Next is strengthening the institutional support to women. The existing institutions working for women entrepreneurs should come up with meaningful support. They should not work for the sake of name or the profits. Similarly, the network of institutions supporting women should be strengthened. This network should pass on the necessary technical, managerial, marketing and economic information to the needy women. Okay. Next is special agency to monitor women entrepreneurship. Central and state governments should establish an apex agency to monitor the entrepreneurial activities of the women. This agency should be made responsible for the overall development of women entrepreneurship. Okay. Next is financial assistance at concessional rate of interest. Capital is the lifeblood of the business. Okay. Women's financial base is normally low, owing to property rights and social norms. Therefore, finance should be made available to women at concessional rate of interest and in time. Okay. Next is training to women. Women who are interested in business activities should be provided a special training. This training should be effective and it should include technical, economical, managerial and marketing information. Okay. Next is government phase and marketing support. The government should think of purchasing the goods manufactured by women entrepreneurs. Similarly, marketing assistance is to be provided to women entrepreneurs so as to sell the goods easily. Next is technical assistance. The technology is fast changing. The government and their agencies should provide technical advice to women so as to upgrade their production system. Okay. Next is government should reach women entrepreneurs. Government with its machinery should advertise its support schemes so the women can take the advantage of the schemes introduced by the government. The communication process enables and enlightens the women entrepreneurs. Okay. Next is change in the attitudes of financial institutions. That is, the financial institutions have to change their mindset to lend the funds liberally to the women in the business. Okay. Bankers have a less faith in the capabilities of the woman, that they have to change. Okay. Next is, with this we are done with the remedies. Okay. The remaining topics of the units we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.